So it's been a while since I've made a video that has actually made me nervous at just the thought of making it. But I think it's kind of time for me just to kind of eat my words a little bit and do something myself. And this is the big one. Roll the titles. Okay, so basically what's happened with this whole blog is that I have kind of moved it from being a video blog into an actual typed out blog so people can read it and that sort of thing. There's been loads of posts and that sort of thing, but quite a few of the posts have been to do with sexual health. Sexual health is something which is kind of important to me. I know it's not important to everyone else, but it kind of bugs me when we see all these statistics about people who've got things like AIDS and HIV and that sort of thing, because there are so many people out there who do not know their status, and I think that that's kind of the biggest crime of all, you know? I mean, we do hear occasionally, very, very rarely, of these cases where, you know, people have actually known their status and still had unprotected sex, and they've passed on like AIDS, HIV and that sort of thing. That's kind of like a rarity, but it does happen, and obviously those people need to be dealt with. But the question is, if you're having unprotected sex with your partner, whether you are the same-sex couple or whether you are in a group or opposite sex, whatever it is, if you're having unprotected sex with your partner, how sure are you that you're not going to get something like that? The only way that you can know is to do these kind of tests. So other than adding in the titles, this video is not going to be edited. Like, you are going to come on this journey with me, and we're going to do something which I didn't actually think that I would do in a video blog, but hey ho, these things come along to surprise us, right? So what happened was, a couple of days ago, I got in touch with a charity in the UK called the Terrence Higging Trust. It is a trust that I've heard of quite a bit. I know that they're reliable. They do often offer some really good sexual health services to people, and this is kind of one, even though it is only available to the UK, there are other charities doing this throughout the world. So if you'd like to know your status, please go and Google. If you are living in the UK, I will post a link to where you can get one of these kits for yourself. It's a home testing kit, and it's not a big deal, but I'm kind of mentally, I'm making it into a big deal for myself, and I really shouldn't. So I clicked on what is the link below, and I went onto this website. I filled in all the details, and I got through this packet, which I'll show you, minus my address. But I got through this packet, and in it is this letter, which kind of gives you a bit of information. I'll read it to you in a second. And then you get this kit. Nervous for me yet? You should be. Okay, so I only got this through this morning, by the way. I haven't actually read what's happened because I've had such an unbelievably busy day. So it says, postal HIV testing enables you to do a quick and easy HIV test without the need to go to a clinic. It's free and confidential, and you will receive your results within about 2 weeks. I do know off the website it will either be an email or a text message. I'm not too sure which one, but it'll be one of them. Postal HIV testing uses a finger prick of blood, which is tested in a laboratory using a 4th generation HIV test. The test, which this is a test which will detect HIV for up to 4 weeks after someone becomes infected. Having the test completely confidential, and your details will not be shared with anyone. Having the test is, yeah. So it's basically to say, if I got these results back and it was positive, these people are only gonna maybe ring me and say, okay, it's a positive test, we'll give you some phone numbers, it's on to you. So yeah, I'm kind of happy with that. blah 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 blah. So this test is carried out using a finger prick and a few spots of blood which are placed onto the test card. When performing the test, it is important to follow the steps exactly or your sample may not be able to be tested. The instructions on how to carry out the test are given on the back of the request form. Please read them carefully before doing the test. This pack contains a registration form to complete, 2 lancets, which I have no idea what they are, 2 alcohol prep pads, oh god, this sounds bad, 2 plasters. Do I have to do 2 cuts? I'm probably going to use both anyway. Even if I only use 1 plaster, I can just put a plaster on my face and I'll look like Nelly, so that's fine. A blood spot collection card and an envelope to return your test to the lab. The gel sachet is not a part of the test. I'm quite nervous about this. Oh god, I don't want to prick myself already. Oh god. Alright, I think that's everything out. Right, what is this then? This is a pad that was in the thing, so I presume that must just stay in that bag. Here's the plasters and a card thing. And the thing... Oh god, I'm really nervous about this now. Oh my god. Okay, let's empty this out. Okay, so I presume those are the 2 things I prick and must collect the blood with, I presume. So I can keep them there. 2 alcohol prep pads, I've got them. There is a card. Oh, so that must be where I put my blood. On the card. It must be. I think so. Right, so this is the gel sachet that they're saying it's not a part of the test. It's probably just to keep this lot dry. I don't know. And I've only got 1 plaster. Oh no! Maybe there's 2 in there, I don't know. There's definitely only 1 plaster. And this must be my return envelope thingy. There's nothing else in here, is there? No. Okie doke. When you've done the test, you need to post it to the laboratory in the prepaid addressed envelope. How quickly we are able to get your results to you will depend on when it is received by the lab. Once you've carried out the test, please post it back to the lab as soon as possible. You should receive your results within a week of returning the sample. Your result will be texted to you if it is negative. If it is positive, you will be telephoned by one of our members of staff who are experienced in giving positive HIV results. This is something that might confuse people, and I know that I've seen people getting confused by this before. Because when you say that someone is HIV positive, some people think that that means that they're clean. If you are positive of HIV or AIDS, it actually means that you have got it. So, deal with it. They'll give you support and advice and organise a referral to your local specialist HIV service. Again, that is something as well not a lot of people know, but all throughout the UK there are services everywhere, so you know, don't think, oh my god, I'm going to have to travel to London to get me medication or anything like that. Regular testing for HIV is essential to ensure that you know your HIV status so you can protect yourself or others from HIV. Early diagnosis of HIV helps people to better manage their condition, and it reduces the risk of transmitting the virus to others. We recommend you test for HIV at least once a year or sooner if you've taken a risk. I can honestly say, we're in April of 2013. I know that I've had no risks. Like I've had cuts over my body at certain times, but I've not had sex or come into contact with things like needles, that sort of thing. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be clean on this, but I don't know for sure. That's why we do this whole testing. Okay, so these are my instructions to follow. Scared. Okay, so number 1. I can't even speak it. Familiarise yourself with the contents of the pack. You should have prepared, you should have a prepaid plastic return envelope, grey, which is that one, which contains a request form with the plastic bag attached. That's this. In the plastic bag you will find alcohol prep pads to clean your fingers. Got them. 2 lancets which are blue/white in case one doesn't work. That's them. A gel packet. A blood collection card. Oh, okay, so that's what that is then. That is the blood collection card. They collect my blood. A plaster to cover your finger. Oh, it said 2 plasters on it. Getting cheated out of stuff already. Fill out the request form and enter your name and date of birth on the collection card is step 2. I haven't got a pen near me. I don't think I've got a pen. Oh god. Oh, never thought I would have to do this much work for it. Right. Well, I guess once I've pricked my finger, I'm kind of not really going to be wanting to write anything out. So, right, so that's filled out. Ensure your hands are clean. If your hands are cold, rub them together to warm them. I'm not long out the bath, so mine are pretty warm at the moment, so that's fine, I can cope with that. Step 4, clean your finger. Use one of the outer 3 fingers. Avoid the finger pad and the nail bed, and clean the site with the alcohol pad, then dry. It's so much better when a doctor does this, because there isn't this build-up that I'm making for myself. Oh my god. Right. And do you know what the worst thing is about this? Is that I've got a friend who has diabetes. So to do like a blood test sort of thing, you know, she has to prick her finger and go off them results and that sort of thing. She doesn't get scared like I do. And this thing, this wipe absolutely stinks of vodka. Oh, Christ. And they're really wet as well. How good. Right. With the instruction, they're using this finger. Can you see that? I think it looks like they're using that finger, doesn't it? Does it look like they're using that one? I think it does. Okay, this is the bit I'm really nervous about. Break the seal of the lancet by twisting the tip and remove the cover. Oh. That's not what I was quite expecting. Hold the lancet with 2 fingers and place on your finger. Oh god, I've just read the next bit and it's making me really nervous. So hold the lancet between 2 fingers and place it on your finger. If you are squeamish, look away. I don't know what's going to happen, but there is going to be blood. So, in fact, no, I'm not going to get one of the alcohol wipes ready because that would scare me as well. Hold the lancet with 2 fingers and place it on your finger. Whereabouts? They're doing it at the end of the finger, so I guess that's why I'm shaking so much. This probably isn't even going to hurt. Wait, just before I do that, totally just before I do that, I'm going to open the plaster, because I'm a big girl like that. Oh, there it is, there's the plaster. Oh my god. I am actually really shaking. Oh, why am I such a wimp? Right, okay, plaster is ready to go. Anyone who's watching this will now know why I don't like watching all these medical emergency shows. Right, okay, so hold the lancet between two fingers and place it on your finger. Gently apply pressure until the lancet is activated. A click sound will be heard when this has happened. Your finger should now start to bleed. Why do I want to make myself bleed? Oh God. Safely discard the lancet into a bin. Oh my God. I'm pressing, but I'm not hearing a click. That's not clicked. Can you see how much I'm shaking while I'm trying to do this? Oh my God. Shit. Right. Shit, that's done. Okay. Spot the blood onto the 5 circles on the card. To ensure enough blood gets onto... Right, okay, so... Oh, shit, I'm bleeding a lot there. Okay. Oh, shit, that didn't even get into the circle. I've got to say, honestly, that wasn't actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. This bit now, like I can feel that there is a cut on the end of my finger, but it's not actually cryingly painful. Press the finger to encourage bleeding. Hold the finger over each spot. To show you, basically, it does give some examples here of like how the card should look. Mine isn't looking anything like this. Oh my God, I'm going to be up all night with this. I'm pressing on my finger as well to try and get the blood out. Fill the card. Jesus Christ. I've never waited for blood so long in my life. That's not really doing it. That's not... This is like... That 4th one is what the card should not look like. That is exactly what... My finger has stopped bleeding. What the hell? I'm trying to get tested here. Do you mind? Give a bit of blood. Why has my finger stopped? Like, this isn't just me. My finger has genuinely stopped bleeding. My finger got nervous. It got stage fright. What the hell? I'm trying to... I genuinely think I'm gonna have to use the other lancet, aren't I? Because this just is not... This is just not bleeding. What the hell? Right, I think I'm gonna have to use the other lancet, aren't I? I can't even get 4 fucking things of blood out, and now I've got to re-puncture myself. That's quite good for healing, though. I'm quite a good healer. Oh shit. I'm so nervous. My hand is sweating and my nose is as well. Oh God. Nervous. That was a little bit more painful. Oh, there's the blood. Oh shit. Oh my God, that was quite a lot. I totally bet you I've just got a vein, or I've newly discovered a vein. Oh shit. This is pouring out now quite a bit. Oh God, that was quite a lot. I have to go back and do that one again because this is not good. I'm only leaving little dots here. Right, that second one, that is stinging. Fill each circle with blood. Failure to do so may reduce the sensitivity of the tests. Place the plaster on your finger to avoid getting blood on the thing. Oh god, it's totally filling up with blood. There we go. Plaster is on. Go, stop bleeding now. Oh shit. Right. Okay. Leave the blood spots to dry for about... Leave the blood spots... This is not happening, people. Leave the blood spots to dry for a minimum of 30 minutes. Ensure the required details have been entered on the request, which I presume means on that form, which, by the way, how good does my blood look? My blood looks really good. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, eat your fucking heart out. But I presume they mean to fill in all of this as well. Which is going to be fun. Okay. Can take up to a month. Since no test is completely accurate, it is very important that a positive HIV test result is repeated by a test performed in a hospital-based sexual health clinic in order to confirm your initial result. Terrence Higging Trust will support you in arranging this. Well, that's good to know. Bad to know that I have to go through the same thing again if I am positive. Oh my god. So there we go. I should probably point out at this point that this test only looks to be available for people who are part of the gay community, but I don't know for certain. So there we go. Right, so my little poppers are done. I can't remember what they're called. So we're going to stick them in this bag. I will keep that extra one because I'm a cheap bastard and you never know when you're going to need to wash your hands. So there we go. I'm going to put the rest of the crap into here because it's all done. That bit can just go into the bin. So check the card, put it and the gel packet, which is this one, into the clear plastic bag attached to the request form. Remove the brown tape and seal the plastic bag. Finally, put the request card in the grey envelope provided and post it. Now, this is where I get confused because in this packet as well is this. Now I presume that is just to keep everything dry. I don't really think they're going to put scented things in, but I guess if I was working in a blood place I probably want the blood smelling a little bit nicer. That's the gel thing that can go in. Nice and ready. And then obviously there is my card there to be tested, and that'll be fine. We hope. Yeah, so I've got to leave that out for another half hour. That's going to take me till midnight. Because I've been trying to record this video since 10 o'clock tonight and I've been too scared. I've not. I have had a busy day. And then this is my grey packet for all this stuff to go in. Get sent off and then I get my results back. So if you've just done a test like this on a home kit, then congratulate yourself. If I mean, like, I say that I do get a little bit kind of at the sight of blood, but I know I'm genuinely not that bad. Like, I won't pass out from it or anything like that. If you do have problems where at the sight of blood you can pass out, all I can say is don't do this test alone. You know, and I remember from school or something, but one of the nurses telling me that if you do a blood test like this and you feel like a little bit kind of woozy afterwards, but you don't actually pass out, do yourself like a cup of tea with a sugar in it or something like that, you know, just to get your sugar levels up again. which I'm probably going to do anyway, but I like my big cups of tea, so there we go. But that is it. That is my test. I'm done. I am almost waiting for this to dry, but I'm almost ready to send this off. So tomorrow this will get sent off, and hopefully within a week or so I should hear back my results either way. If you are watching this, then thank you for watching. Have a look at the date that this was actually posted. If it is like within a week, then there isn't going to be any results. I'm sorry. When I get the results, either way, I will be putting the results into the video description bit below. So go and check it out. I'm going to put my results up either way. Probably if it comes back positive, I may make a video about that, but we'll just cross that bridge when we get to it, okay? But that is it. I mean, that's the home testing thing. And the really good thing is that, like I said before, within a week, I'm going to know my status. And, you know, the test there says, like, to get tested at least once a year unless you want to do so sooner because, you know, or you find out that you've been exposed to something like that, and it's a worry for you. But I mean, this is the thing. I completely wussed out at just the thought of doing this, and I'm sorry I'm flipping you off, but this is just my finger and I'm trying to stop the blood from going to it. But yeah, I've done it. You know, it wasn't that hard doing it, and yeah, okay, it stings a little bit, but I mean, what's going to sting more? You know, a little prick, and then getting told in in a week or so, yeah, okay, you're fine. Obviously, I'm fine, but I'm clean. But you know, or to find out eventually down the line that I'm ill with HIV and have to deal with a whole load of more shit then. You know, what would I rather deal with? It's a question, right? So that's why I keep putting on my blog posts and everywhere basically saying, know your status. It isn't really a big deal to get it tested. It hasn't cost me anything. And, you know, if this is something that you are concerned about and you know, you want to get tested for it, but you can't get a home testing kit for free or something like that, then go and talk to your doctor about it, because your doctor, whether you are in America or wherever you are in the world, your doctor can either do the test for you or will know somewhere that can, and they can push you in the right direction. Most of the time it's free to get it done anyway, so there we go. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!